Brussels has been warned the UK will hit back with vaccine export blockades if the EU decides to ban drugs leaving the continent. Amid the escalating row over the AstraZeneca vaccine, government ministers have now indicated the UK will retaliate with blocks to exports heading to the EU. Warning the EU, the Prime Minister's spokesman stated today that stopping the coronavirus is an international effort and should not see vaccine exports stopped. The spokesman said today, "I am, obviously not going to get into hypotheticals, but we've been clear the vaccination program is an international effort. We expect the EU to continue to stand by its commitments. It's important that the whole world works together, every country needs vaccinations. That's why we're committed to working with countries and governments across the globe in that regard." One minister suggested, the UK would have to retaliate if the EU blocked exports, saying politically and morally it's a no-brainer. The Sun reports, speaking on Sunday, Defence Secretary Ben Wallace added, "The European Commission and Britain were not meant to engage in breaking contracts. All of us recognise the importance of international law and upholding contract law. The Commission will know the world is watching about how it conducts itself. If contracts are broken and are undertaken, that is a very damaging thing to happen for a trading bloc which prides itself on the following of contracts and have been an open trading bloc." In order to try and ease tensions, the Prime Minister held a call with Angela Merkel to stop any vaccine war today. Both Ms. Merkel and Emmanuel Macron have been spearheading calls for the EU to increase curbs on vaccines leaving the bloc amid rising case levels in several states. Amid the failing vaccine plan in the EU, Commission President Ursula von der Leyen claimed measures could be used if the continent does not get its fair share of doses. Mr. Johnson said, "I am reassured by talking to EU partners over the last few months that they don't want to see blockades. I think that's very important." Despite EU leaders calling for a block on vaccine exports, Ireland's Taoiseach Michael Martin claimed a block on exports would be an unwise move.